Yo YouTube, it's your boy Kobus, the realest OG. I'm back with another video. So today I'm just going to actually explain the trade I took, which I just posted. So you can just check my previous video. So this trade, I've been watching the market on a weekly time frame lately, because I think the past days the market has been choppy. I didn't want to participate in the market because I think we were reacting off from this daily gap here. Okay, so yesterday we actually if we check yesterday's price action, we displaced away from the gap. Okay, it's more visible here. You see this big red candle away from that daily gap. Okay, so in my mind I was like, the next day, which is today, okay, I wanted to see the market come and retest this 4-hour gap. Okay, I wanted to see the market come inside this during New York, okay, and react off from that gap. As I was watching price, I realized that the market is not yet there. Okay, what the market was doing is that it was consolidating next to this this gap here, which is the new week opening gap. So that is the difference in price from last week Friday and Sunday, when the market opened. We formed that gap. So Monday when we opened, we just switch to an hour chart. You'll see Monday we just opened, spooled up, never came back. Okay, I didn't like this type of price action. I saw that the market spooled. If you can check, this is Monday's. Where's my I wonder. It's fine, I'll just use anything. This, I guess. Monday opened here. Okay, so this is Sunday. Friday closed here. Sunday it opened here, and then Monday when it opened, spooled up into that daily gap. Okay, and then market went into consolidation. Okay, and then Tuesday when we opened, we rolled it up once more. Okay, traded to the upper quadrant of the daily gap. I didn't my eyes were like, I wanted to see how we react off from this gap. Okay, I wanted to see if we either close above it and then we use it as support, or we reject it and then we retest it and then go further down. The market on Wednesday, which was yesterday, during New York, during New York, market fell. It dropped, and then lunch continued into this. I saw that the market reacted away from this gap. So today I wanted to see the market, I wanted to see it come inside this gap and then continue down. But when we opened, we just opened and consolidated around that. If you can check, we opened here, we consolidated just next to Wednesday low, and then today during New York we took out Tuesday, we took out Wednesday low. Okay, and then we rejected off. If you can see, this is a rejection candle, and then if we check, we never closed below. There was no body of the candle which closed below the 50% of this new week opening gap. Okay, so as I was watching the market today, I saw that we took out Wednesday low right there, Just note it down. Wednesday sell side liquidity. We took out Wednesday sell side liquidity while rejecting the new week opening gap, and then we left. We will see it on a lower time frame. On a lower time frame, we had a what? I saw that the market left this clean level of buy side liquidity. Okay, so when the market leaves a clean side, usually it comes back to retest it later, and it was next to the gap which I wanted to see the market retest before it goes down. So my eyes were now, since we took a Wednesday low, okay, my eyes were now on the buy side liquidity. Okay, and then when I went to 1 minute time frame, I saw that market now it's forming, it's disrespecting bearish structures and respecting bullish structures. Market was starting to do what? If you can check, there's a gap here. The market disrespected it, we closed above it, and then we formed a gap here. Okay, this is a bullish gap now. So after we took out a Wednesday low, we consolidated, and then we expanded up, disrespecting the bearish fair value gap, respecting a bullish fair value gap. If you can check, the candles never closed below even the 50% of this, and then we expanded up again. We retested what? This is our Thursday, this is our Wednesday low, which is in confluence with the gap here. This is where I went in. Okay, and then market kept on creating bullish structures and respecting them. If you can check, this is a bullish gap, came into it, retested it, we stood up, we left it, leaving an order block, came to retest the order block, markets pulled up, finally clearing our liquidity there. That's where I went out. This is just to show you the executions. Okay, this was a beautiful price delivery, although my bias into today was bearish. Okay, but I saw that the market did not behave the way I wanted it to behave, the way I anticipated it would. Okay, that's another thing about bias. I'll talk about it someday, about having a fixed bias and sometimes trading without a bias. Okay, I know it may sound confusing, but I will touch on that later. So I saw that the market started to create buy programs, and then indeed we did come and clear this buy side liquidity, and I'm done for the day. I would like to see how the market reacts inside this gap here. Okay, either today during New York evening session, or tomorrow in the morning, or during New York session. Okay, and then if we check that the 50%, let me just get that back, the 50% of this 4-hour gap is close to what? It's close to the lower margin of the daily, the weekly imbalance. So we left the weekly imbalance without retesting them. And one thing which I have witnessed in my experience is that when we enter a gap, it depends on how we enter the gap. When we enter a gap and we exit it, before we move, we have to, this is not like a guaranteed thing, but usually when the market creates a gap. When it enters it and then it leaves it, what do I mean by that? When it leaves it, it usually retests that gap and then continue going wherever it wants to go. What do I mean by that? I actually mentioned it when I was trading live on the video I posted. You see how we entered this gap, we entered this weekly gap with this candle here. Okay, ever since we entered the gap, we never like displaced away from it and retested it here. So the market, we entered the gap, we left it with this red candle, but we never tested it here. So I would like to see if the market is going to retest it before it goes further down or whatever. I don't know what the market is going to do. I'm just going to watch how it reacts inside this gap and relative to this yellow weekly imbalance. So yeah guys, that's just today's summary of the trade. So me, I was looking at on a 1 minute time frame. I saw that we took out the Wednesday's low and then we started to disrespect bearish arrays and respect bullish arrays. I went in right here, right this candle, that's why I went in. Okay, and then I saw that, okay, I'm just going to show you what I was talking about. This is our 1 minute gap here. So we entered it. I didn't just enter when the market was entering that gap. Okay, I wanted to see the market leave it and then retest it. And then if you can check, this is the candle that I used. I saw that the market entered this gap, okay, which is in confluence with this small gap, and then it rejected. I went in immediately there, and then I saw the market coming back once more. You see, we entered the gap, we left it with this candle, and then we retested it, and then we left for good. But I didn't I didn't enter more here because already my risk was high, so I didn't want to risk more because I was gonna, I'm not, I want to risk what I can handle emotionally. So the market stood up, cleared the buy side. This was a beautiful delivery. Yeah, I just wanted to break that down. Let's see what tomorrow it's Friday, and then I think that other week it's NFP week, if I'm not sure, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be a messy week, so we're just gonna watch how price reacts. I'm sending out peace and love.